Good morning. My name is Jirutik. I am from CSC section. My ID number is 21951A05G2. Today we are going to say programming with objectives. My topic is records. Come to Java. What is Java? What is a Java record? One of the most common complaints about Java is that you need to write a lot of code for a class to be useful. Quite often, you need to write the following to string, hash code, and equals greater methods, a public constructor. For simple domain classes, these methods are usually boring, repetitive, and the kind of thing that you could easily be generated mechanically, and IDEs often provide the capability, but as of now, the language itself doesn't provide any of way to do this. This frustrating gap is actually worse when you are reading someone else's code. For example, it might look the author is using IDE generated hash code and equals that handle all the fields of the class, but how you can you be sure without checking each line of the implementation? What happens if a field is added during refactoring and the methods are not generated? The goal of records is to extend the Java language syntax and create a way to say that a class is the fields, just the fields are nothing but the fields. By you making that statement about a class, the compiler can help by creating all the methods automatically and having all the fields participates in methods such as hash code. The example with records. The examples with records. The new concept is record class. This is an immutable, transparent carrier for a fixed set of values known as the record components. Each component gives rise to a final field that holds the provide value of an accessor method to retrieve the value. The field name and the accessor name match the name of the component. The list of fields provides a state description for the record in a class. There might be a no relation between a field X, the constructor argument X, and the accessor X, but in a record they are by definition talking about the same thing. A record is its state. To enable the creation of new instances of record classes, a constructor called the canonical constructor is also generated, which has a parameter list that exactly matches the declared state description. Public record FX order units, currency pair, side, double price, local date, time set at TTL. By writing this record declaration, you are not just saving some typing, you are making a stronger semantic statement that the FX order type is just a state provided and instance is just a transparent aggregate of the field values. One consequence of this is field names become your API, so it becomes even more important to pick good names. For example, pair is not a good name of a type because it could refer to a pair of shoes. To access the neo language features, you need to compile with the preview flag any code that declares records. Java C enable preview source F14 fxorder.java. If you now examine the class with Java P, you can see that the compiler has auto-generated a bunch of boilerplate code. I am showing only the methods and their signatures in the compilation below. Java PFX order is class compiled from fxorder.java. Public final class fxorders extends Java language or record public fx order int currency pair side double Java time dot local date time int public Java language string to string public final int hashcode public final boolean equals Java language object public int units public currency pair public side public double price public Java dot time dot local date time sent it public at detail peculiarities of record. However, methods such as toString and equals use an implementation that might be surprising to some developers. Public java.lang.string to string code or a load invoke dynamic into string lfx order to Java language string a written. This is a toString method as equal and hashcode is implemented using invoke dynamic based mechanism. This is similar to outstring concatenation has also been migrated to use invoke dynamic in recent Java version. You can also see that there is new class java.language.record that will act as a supertype for all record classes. It is abstract and declares equal hash code and to string to be abstract method. The Java language.record class cannot be directly extended as you can see by trying to compile some code like the following. Public final class fx order classic extends record private final in units private final currency pair private final side private final double press private final local date time sent at private final in total rest of class allied. The compiler will reject the attempt as follows. Enable preview source 14 fx order classic Java fx order classic Java speed error cannot directly extend a record public final class fx order classic extends record not fx order classic dot Java uses preview language features recompile with excellent preview for details. One error. This means the only way to get a record is to explicitly declare one of how Java C create the class file. This approach also ensures that all record classes are created as final. A couple of other core Java features also have special characteristics when applied to records. First, record must obey a special contrast regarding the equals method. If the record R as components C1, C2, so on, Cn, then if a record instance is copied as follows: R copy equal to new R dot C1, R dot C, R into C2, R into C3, so on, R into Cn. This is about the records come to Java. Thank you.